Hello traders and investors out there. It's 11:12 p.m. Sunday here in United Kingdom. It's 19th of August 2018. Now let's jump into the technical analysis right through in. As we all know that the quick run through the technical analysis involves a method of trading, plus method of trading used by the top traders out there. So if you have any comments and anything that you want to contribute to that method of trading, just comment down below there and just tell us your feedback on what you think and what kind of trading strategies works better and what trading strategies doesn't work. So we're checking on significant levels, key levels for the coming week, and see key opportunities areas for trading for this coming week. Plus, guys, remember this is for educational purpose and is not for financial advice or signal providing service. So let's crack on. Now, as always, I would like to start with US dollar currency index. Now, US dollar currency index has performed really well over the past week, over the past month. You can see this massive uprising of the currency to the point of 96.18 at the moment. What do we expect for the coming week? A probability of a retracement in this in this currency. Why? Because of, if you look at the MACD, the RSI, they're reaching the converging angle that tells us that the price has been the currency has been overbought. Now it's time to cool down the pressure, the upward pressure, and try to seize down the appreciation of the currency. Now, after that, give us a clear bias on how we're gonna look at the market for the coming week. Now, jumping on to the first currency pair is US dollar. Now, US dollar has reached a very interesting key level, and that's here. If you look at the past, from 2007 January, I suppose, there have been 1, 2, 3, 4 kissing points on these key support line, and that has acted as a very key significant level for us for this pair, and the market now has reached this level, which makes it more interesting to look at for this coming week. Now, what do you expect? I expect a major price appreciation, judging from how the dollar is going to perform from the next week. Now, the way I see this market, and if I draw the line for you guys, is gonna do this, going up to this key resistance level of 1.17266. Now, why did I say that? So, what did I say that before? Is because of how the US dollar currency index is performing and how I see it's gonna do for the coming week. But I won't trade it right now. I'm just waiting for like a double bottom over here to give me a further confirmation that that's a good buy for this pair. Then coming on to GBP USD, another pair of interest, but I don't really see any opportunities for me at this moment, so I'm gonna overlook it. US dollar Japanese yen, another one very interesting. If you look at this key support line, which acted as a resistance line before, the price has reached this significant level and is trying to retrace back to its normal appreciation of value. Now, the way I see it for the coming week is quite confusing, because we just come off this key significant level up here. If you see this red line of 114.296. Now, probabilities are the price will go down to this green line here of 108 and trying to retrace back up. But as well, we have this key significant line that could act as a potential resistance. I mean, it's a potential support line, and we could expect a retracement back to this red line here of 111.096. So to conclude on that pair, I'm not gonna trade that pair for this coming week. But one of the very interesting pair is US dollar card. Now, guys, this is the pair you have to trade for this week, and why? Because of these key significant levels being reached and being respected really well. If you look the upward flag of the pair, you're seeing a couple of tops and couple of bottoms here. Now the price has reached this key support line and create another bottom here. Now if you zoom in for the past month, from the beginning of August, you've seen the one kissing point and one retracement. What I expect is a further retracement. Now I'm not gonna use this line as my bias or my support level. I'm gonna use the next one because price, there's still a downward force, as I said, the price action, which has been persistent since July, sorry guys, and I'll be quite careful on how I'm gonna enter this trade. But the upward trend looks really prevalent since February this year, and it has a very strong value of entry compared to the downward trend. So the way I see my price action for this coming week is gonna be an upward movement, but I'll wait for that retracement to happen. All in all, another pair you guys need to look at is Aussie dollar, because on the intraday level this pair is so interesting because it respects this key range here of 0.74 and 0.73, and you can see the price keeps on bouncing up and down, which is quite interesting if you've traded this pair for the past 4 to 5 weeks. Looking here the way it's acting right now, you can see there's a bit of a red candles coming in. The sellers are coming in the market. I think it's because of if you look at the Fibonacci retracement here, traders just want to short here, plus this significant line here acts as a resistance level at the moment. Traders want to short as well for that. But all in all, judging from the US currency index, this could be a different story for Aussie this time around. I'm expecting to keep on going up back to this key range of 0.7417. Now that's it for me guys for this week, and I hope you're gonna have good trading experience for this week. Please guys, remember, every month try to keep a 2% return. Keep that as a target. Do not have massive overestimation of your returns and stuff like that, or expectations you're gonna have for your returns, which could affect your psychological trading and discipline. So just remember that guys, and all in all, just thank you so much for your attention, and I hope to speak to you next week. Bye bye.